Hey everyone! I'm super excited about this Glossier haul. I really love Glossier. I love the aesthetic with the company. The branding is really amazing, and I also love how transparent they are with their products and also the overall ingredients and the brand message. So I'm really excited to be doing this, and I got some really neat items to show you guys today. Of course, you know, gotta go with the classic balm, so I also got a little bit of the makeup, not too much, and I can't wait to show you them all. If you really like this, please subscribe and be sure to give me a like, and let's get into it. I'm gonna start off with the cult favorite, the Balm Dotcom. Really big fan of it. I got one of their flavors before when I was just getting into Glossier. I went with the mango one, which I do have with me today, and I just really love how it's not a sticky kind of feel to it, but you do feel really hydrated all day. So I highly recommend their balms, even though it's a bit of an investment. The tube really goes a long way, and it just is an overall really good product to invest in if you're really into skincare and just overall, you know, a little bit of self-care, right? So I got these three. So I went ahead with the mango again, as you can see, but I also got coconut because I do like my tropical flavors, but also mint because I really like sometimes that tingling feeling you get from mint, and it feels really refreshing, and I think it's perfect for the winter time. But that being said, I also just want to take some time to appreciate the sides of these products. I just overall really love the packaging to them. So that's the coconut one, and then if we go to the mango one, got your mangoes there on the side. I just love the overall branding, it's really well done. And then the mint, I'm actually a really big fan of the mint one. It almost has like a cow print. I don't know if you can see it right there on the Glossier logo, and you get that on the top too. Oh gosh, I know it's more about the product, but I just wanted to take some time to appreciate it. I won't go over all of the ones for the back, but let's go with the mint one again. But that's the back for it. And I love the little smiley face and the wave there, and it seems very personalized. It's just like, you know, it's really simple. You just apply it on your lips and that's it. It's what you think of a balm. Speaking of the mint balm, let's open it. So there you go. I do wish though, I'm really into sustainability, so if there was a way if they could do like a zero packaging option, that would be really neat, or like reduced amount. But that's the tube. It gives me like Pantone vibes with that color swatch there at the top. And let's give it a little sniff. Oh, it smells really nice. It reminds me of, I guess a typical mint gum, because I'm really used to like a very specific like peppermint flavor for lip balms. But for this one at least, it smells like the gum kind of thing. Like the scent of gum, not necessarily the taste. The taste we'll figure out, I guess the flavor. I feel so bad sometimes about opening a new pack because the tube's so perfect, and then I feel like I'm always ruining it by squeezing it out. Oh gosh. Oh, I made a weird sound. Okay, so there we have it, on there. And just put it on your fingers and apply it like so. That feels really nice. Definitely there's less of a flavor to it. It has like a sweet flavor. So I don't know, for some of you, for me, I really like the scent of mint gum, as kind of expressed earlier, but sometimes the flavor I think can be too overpowering. But this is really nice, and it's a really like satin-like finish. It's not too glossy, even though the name Glossier, but I really like that. So it's glossy still, but it's not too much, kind of a satin finish. And the feel is really nice. It has that light tingling. It's not too much at all. And I really love just the overall look. I always love a natural look. And if that's something you're looking for, I highly recommend it. So this is really nice. And overall, it's super pretty to have in your bag. I'm just applying it on really quickly. That was like a really generous amount. I would honestly do a little bit less. Another thing I really like about these is that they're sometimes tinted. The mint one though is not tinted, so I do like having that option of having it tinted or not. So it's really up to you. You can see it when you go on the website with the different swatches on there, and they'll give you a little brief explanation. Ordering through them I think is fairly easy. Just the overall, you know, shipping costs, so you kind of want to go with like a big purchase when you're gonna go with it. And I think it's honestly worth it, you know, a little bit of self-care. Okay, I won't be applying each one because I literally just applied the mint one, and I don't want to make some, you know, product go to waste, but I will give it a good old sniff and let you know what I think. And for the most part, the texture is about the same. They have the same base. I think it's really based off, you know, personal vibes too. A really big one is cookie butter. I really wanted it, but it was out of stock. and unfortunately near me I couldn't find it either. So it is what it is, but be on the lookout for that. I heard it's really popular. And they're coming up with a new flavor now. I think it's like a hot chocolate kind of thing. Don't know the name on it, don't quote me. But yeah, let's give the coconut one a go. Oh, and let me show you quick. And you just, again, you have that beautiful coloring with the brand name on it. And honestly, like, I'll just read it on the back too. You don't necessarily need to use it on your lips. It's kind of like an ointment in a sense. You can use it on your cuticles, your elbows, anywhere that you need some love, but do keep in mind it's for external use only. So, and we love that it's cruelty free. I love that they include that on their packaging there too, but I know it's inverted for you, don't get to see it fully. But, oh gosh, it kind of, it's not necessarily a coconut smell. It is coconut, but not like, you know, typically coconut scented things is more of a toasted coconut, which I enjoy more. It's kind of like a baked good kind of vibe, so it has a luxurious feel to it. The color though, I'm just gonna squeeze it again. I feel terrible about this because, you know, new product. I don't think it's tinted. It might have a slight pink color, but just to make sure, you know, guys, you have some, you know, transparency and knowledge before going ahead to purchase it if you decide to, or if you're just watching for pure curiosity. But being stubborn with me, I don't want to come out. Oh, there we go. So as you can see, it's clear. I guess because I squeezed a little, I might use an extra. On top of it, should I might. Oh, that's really nice. That's actually so far my favorite. I do like this more than the mango. It definitely has that baked vibe, like a coconut macaroon. Highly recommend that if you're into coconut. It's very coconutty though. If you're not, that's not your thing, I don't recommend it. Same with the minty stuff. If you don't like tingling, don't go for it. Go with what your preference is. Like a lot of time, if you do prefer tinted stuff, berry is a great option, and also cherry. I'm not a big fan of cherry flavors. To me, it always reminds me of kids' medicine. So I'm like, no, I'm good. Last but least, we have the mango one. Again, I really love this one. It's what drew me into Glossier and kind of got me hooked. Oh, and for most of them, right? So they have the same color on this side, but the mango one's blue, and I love blue. So I feel like, you know, they already got me sold on it. And the coloring of the tubes, all together, they look so cute. Just really nice to have them in your bag, and they're super small too. Not tiny in terms of the product amount, but they're not bulky, you know what I mean, for fitting it into your bag or anything like that. But the mango, I really love this, and this is the one tinted one I got. So as you can see there, it has a slight rosy tint to it, so it's super, super pretty. If you know, just want to like a little quick refresh, and the smell, it's just like a tropical mango. Comes across to me like a mango boba tea kind of feel. Like, I would say specifically a mango milk tea kind of vibe. So really, really love these, and highly, highly recommend them from Glossier. So if you're like thinking of getting into Glossier, or you're not sure what to start with, I highly recommend their balms, because honestly I think it's the highlight for me from all their products. But that being said, let's get into the more makeup based stuff. Okay, in terms of makeup, I only went with a little because I kind of hinted at it earlier. I do like a natural vibe, so I did get 2 of their lip glosses, one in holographic and one in red. I'll be sure to do swatches for them and you get to see. I know my skin is very fair, so do keep it in mind that it might not be an accurate shade, depending, like, shade reading, if that makes sense, because we're all like, you know, different tones and colors, so it really depends. But I do think it helps in terms of seeing the product and seeing what it's like, and just overall getting a better idea. But I also went with the highlighter Moonstone. I also got one of their highlighters before when ordering my mango, Balm.com, and really loved it. It's like a really nice way to get that natural makeup look, like no makeup look, if that makes sense. And like for me, my skin, I deal with acne, and a lot of the time it gets clogged super easily, so I just, you know, put on a little stuff. I like to put lip gloss, I like to put highlighter. It's not a regular thing for me, but it's just for me to, if I want to feel more glammed up, and that way my skin doesn't need to suffer and I feel kind of like, hey, I'm looking good. But it's not a daily thing for me, or maybe I should make it a daily thing. Honestly, let me know what you think. So that's the Haloscope. Oh gosh, I hope it focuses for y'all. they're very traditional packaging. I know with the Balms, they're a bit different, but I do like that, and I do think they're a future product in their line. And you have this, honestly, this beautiful tube there with their typical G logo, the Haloscope there. And look at that color. It's just like kind of like a silver sheen, but honestly, I think it's neutral, because I know a lot of time people get nervous about like the silvers being too cool, but to me at least, I feel like it's not that bad in terms of the coolness. So I'll just do a little swatch there. And oh gosh, you can barely see it with the lighting, sorry. But it's just this really nice light glowy finish, if you can see it. You can see that little sparkle there. Maybe I should put it on myself so you can see it better. So it just gives that glossy kind of look. If you know glass skin, that trend. So I think it gives me that kind of feel with a little shimmer. It's just harder to just see on camera, if I'm honest. But I do really like it. I blend it in. I like to put it in the inner parts of my eyes too. And it honestly just makes me feel like, oh, I'm looking shiny. I'm looking fresh. So really love that about it. So let's get into the lip glosses. Super pumped about these because I really stick to Balms most of the time. So I think this is something that would be really refreshing for me. I'm gonna start with the lip glosses now. Super pumped about these. I'm gonna start off with Holographic. And I know, like, after watching Simply Nailogical, that you gotta be careful with the brand, you know, labeling and everything, because it's not holographic. But you know what? I'm willing to forgive them because it's just such a pretty sparkle if you just see that. Again, I thought it would be very fitting with the highlighter kind of matching this Moonstone kind of finish, but it's super, super beautiful. And there you have this lip gloss. And I think I might apply some of this today. But again, I love how compact they are. The packaging is super simple, super beautiful. And because it's lighter tones, like let's say in your bag, you can quickly find it. So I think that's really convenient too. And it's really, you know, nice that they've thought about that as well. So I'll do a quick swatch and then I'll apply it. So I'll do it underneath the highlight. And there you have it. It's just a really light sparkle there. And I'll just apply some on now. And you just get that nice little sparkle again. I really like a natural finish. Like, I know a lot of time people, when they're gonna make this kind of purchase, they want something I really want it noticeable. But for me, I kind of like something where it's not too like out there. And something that's really nice about it, like, it looks like it's sticky, but in reality it's not. Like, it has a slight stickiness, of course, like as a lip gloss, but it's not like, you know how lip glosses can be really aggressively sticky? And that's something I like that they don't have. And it still feels like I have a lip gloss on. So this is the red one. I totally realized I forgot to show you the box for the holographic one. And again, like, it just has their classic packaging. You really can't see that, with the lighting. Sorry about that. Again, same packaging, exact same box, just different label. And the red, I'm super excited for. It looks really bright, but again, it looks very extreme in the bottle or the pack, but you get this really light finish, and I really recommend it if that's something you're looking for. Look at that. Oh, that's so nice. So there you go. See, it's just that nice, light rosy color. I'm doing a lot of layering, but just for you to get an idea too. And you can see the difference. Like, I didn't touch my top lip yet. It's just slightly brighter. I think you see it more on the side there. And I just really like that when I want that little oomph. You know what I mean? And there you go. I have like layers of the balm and now the lip gloss. But that's something, you know, it's just really nice to have. And again, really compact. Like, literally could fit all of these items in my bag and just quickly have it for a quick freshen up during the day. So again, super awesome to have and love it. Okay, I guess that's it. That's my Glossier haul. I really hoped you enjoyed this, and I'm looking forward to hear what you think, and I hope this helped you in terms of like figuring out your purchases, whether you decide to go ahead with Glossier or not. I totally understand if you might not want to, because I feel like for some people it might be like, hey, this is a good thing if you want like a very, like, again, I look like I have that little shine there and the shine there, the little glow from the highlighter. But I think like if you want something that's more out there, more bold, you might want to go ahead with another brand. But if you're someone like me where you want a very much like you know, focus on your own face features and just how you look and being natural. I highly recommend the brand. And also, again, like brand, the company itself, I think it's just a great company. And yeah, I'm looking forward to hear what you think. Maybe you have something new to tell me about or something I don't know. Or I'd love to hear if you're already a Glossier fan about what products you really like. That's it for now, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye!